Hey, Halshiro, Charlotte Conter, holistic health coach, helping mama bears transmute their stress and anxiety so they can feel happier, healthier, and more at peace so they can naturally raise kitties to do the same. So let's jump in. I'm going to do the card of the week. This week, I'm going to be pulling from the Archangel Raphael healing deck. Last week, we had some intense energy. Woohoo! Were you feeling it there? I mean, there was some solar flares happening, energetic upgrades. I was heavily detoxing. I'm now like 1 week into my detoxing, daily enemas, tons of cold pressed juice and smoothies and raw food. I had a couple cooked veggies, but majority all raw food, raw vegan. And again, like heavily detoxing physically, but also mentally and emotionally as well. Like so many tears, so many unhealed emotions coming up, a lot of grief around my dad coming up last week as well, or in the past week. So this week, I thought that we would tune in to our bodies, because a lot of this energetic upgrades can manifest into signs and symptoms that our body might be sending us. So let's tune into our bodies and see what our higher selves want us to know this week. All right. Okay, here we go. So highest interest all involved for our bodies to know to move forward with ease and grace this week. No fear, no ego, no judgment. Love this one. Give us your cares. So, dear Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. And there's a lot of heaviness, throughout the world right now. Obviously, everything that we've been through in the last couple of years, but worldwide, we're seeing a lot of systems starting to shift, starting to change, starting to question people in authority, starting to question, a lot of systems that have been in place, a lot of institutions, politics. We're seeing a lot of corruption coming out, healthcare. Do they really have our health, at the top of their priority list, or, are they making too much money off us, being sick? Education, food industry. I mean, they're weaponizing a lot of our food. So a lot of people are awakening to a lot of these, but hold on, okay, so if you guys are, corrupt, these guys are good though, right? And then you're like, oh no, this system's corrupt too. So it can be a very heavy experience. But one of the best things to do with all these changes going on throughout the world is to focus on your inner world, to focus on your health, your happiness, your sense of peace. So if you feel like, how can I change the world? What part can I play here? How can I make the world a better place? Start with you, start with your energy, and trust that universe, your higher self, God is not on vacation. So give your cares, release those fears. Stress is the adult word for fear. So release those fears. All that stuff that you can't control, release it, let it go, and truly surrender. Surrender does not mean that you're giving up on your dreams. Surrender doesn't mean that you're just like apathetic and you're like, well, who cares? Like whatever happens, happens. It's like you're truly trusting, you're holding that vision of, how you want to feel, what you want your life to look like, what does love look like, abundance, and all of that. What does your career look like, your relationships, hold that vision and keep focusing on your energy. Do everything that you can to be your best. Get extra sleep, rest when you need to, drink lots of water, a lot of high vibe foods, meditate, journal, get out in nature, do everything that you can to feel your best and release your fears that might be weighing heavily on your shoulders. Release that to the universe and trust that everything is working out for your highest good. That's a good card. I like that. All right, sending you loads of love this week. Big, big hug, and we'll chat soon.